morning and happy Tuesday 10 at 10. I am your host and bakery influencer, Richard Charpentier. And every Tuesday, we gather to answer questions that were sent to BAKERpedia on social media. And we take a 10 minutes format to try to help the bakers out with your questions. So let's get started. So someone was asking, is there lard flavoring? Trying to veganize a recipe, but it seems the stuff does not exist. So to answer your question, yes, it does exist. Flavor houses and flavor chemists, and I've worked with a bacon flavor in my past. There's chicken flavor, there's beef flavor, etc., that you can find. But often for those type of projects, you will have to do a special order. And often within a special order, there is a minimum quantity that you have to order. That's always sort of the difficult part of creating a unique flavor just for a product. But I recommend you go to whom your rep that you're buying your flavors from and ask what would be the minimum. I know some companies have a lower minimum, but it's really worth investigating and trying to see what flavor works the best and for your applications. But best of luck in your search, and thank you for submitting your question. So now for our second question, somebody wants to know about butylated hydroxytoluene, BHT. Do you use BHT before or after putting the baked good in the oven? That's an excellent question. So BHT is a phenolic antioxidant used in the preservation of a wide variety of products, including shelf-stable baked goods. To answer your question, it's the thing on the application of how you use it. It's added normally directly to the shortenings that you use in baking, and as well to baked goods containing fats. To prevent fat rancidity in your product. And BHT is not thermally stable, so that means do not put it into your product, because as it evaporates, as temperature get closer to 100 degrees Celsius, which is 212 Fahrenheit, and once you bake a product, that's usually the range where you are, so you would lose all your product. So it might be able to be, again, it's allowing to help with fat rancidity. So, and often what you'll find is people you use it will do it in combination with citric acid, sorbic acid, different acids to buffer the products and to allow them to last longer. But again, BHT is to help you with fat rancidity overall. So, if you have a product with a high amount of fat and the fat is turning rancid, BHT could be a good approach. If not, there are approaches that you can do with natural approaches such as tocopherol and rosemary extracts that could help you out as well. So, but thank you for sending your question. And now for our last question of the day, we have someone asking, can you suggest how to best achieve bake stability in starch-based bakery fillings? Well, to have a bakery filling that's going to be bake stable, so I'm assuming it's not going to go over the blow over, or if you do a pie, that's what I'm assuming is going to be stable from that standpoint. I would look at specialty starches that would be able to help you out, whether or not it's a cold instant swelling starch or a cook-up starch. it will differ on which route you can go. But overall is to measure how the understanding what internal temperature you will go over, how much sugar you have in your filling will be a big contributor as well to the stability of your filling. And as you work through that, the thing that I'm thinking of is how do you put your filling into the cakes or into the whatever the filling is being used, and is it being injected, because you don't want to change your viscosity of the product because that could slow you down later on. But that's a project that I highly recommend you get to with your ingredient vendors to help you out, because it's difficult to do it just here on, with the few little time that we have to discuss it. Or go get a consultant through BAKERpedia on bakery resources that will help you design a best thermal stable filling. Well, that's it for today, my friends. So we'll see you next week, and happy baking to all of you. Thank you.